Preparation is key to a successful meeting, and we'll walk you through it. First, find out where your legislator stands on this legislation. To find that information, go to HRC's website at www.hrc.org/countdown2010. Make a note of which bills the legislator voted for or against and did or did not co-sponsor. You'll want to mention those in the meeting. Next, there are two documents that you should print out from our website. The first is the flyer, which you'll leave behind for the legislator. The second is a talking points document, which helps you prepare to talk about the legislation. Both documents should be printed and can be found on the website. Next, it's best to have a small group of people at the meeting who can speak from diverse backgrounds. Do you know a straight parent who can attend? Or maybe a transgender person who can talk about her experiences finding employment. Think about people you know. Lastly, when thinking about attendees, keep in mind that a one-person meeting is fine, and on the other end, you don't want the meeting to get too big, so your max should be around 5 or 6 people. Okay, now that you have the meeting details and know who is attending, touch base with everyone one-on-one or together to make sure that everyone is on the same page about the bills you plan to discuss and how the meeting will flow. Some meetings last 30 minutes, but others as little as 5 minutes, and it'll be important to make sure you know who's leading the meeting and guiding the conversation. The second important piece to discuss is who is conveying what. And what I mean is that you should divide up the important information to make sure it all gets covered. You want it to flow something like this. First, someone thanks the legislator for taking the time to meet with you and asks everyone to introduce themselves. Second, someone thanks the legislator for voting for good bills or against bad bills and for co-sponsoring key legislation. Third, someone should be ready to jump right in to discuss the importance of the first bill you plan to discuss with the legislator. At this point, the really important factor is for people to be ready to tell their story. Lastly, designate someone to take notes in the meeting so you can report back about how it went. Prior to the meeting, do one last review of the materials with the attendees to make sure everyone is comfortable with what they'll say. Then, confirm the meeting date, time, and location with the scheduler one last time. Make sure that everyone plans to arrive and meet outside the office 15 minutes before the scheduled start time.